Noam Chomsky.
Well, there is a general view that learning language is just like solving any other problem. That we have certain general ways of solving problems, call them mechanisms of general intelligence. We apply them to this task, to that task, to the other task. It's the same mechanisms. One of the problems is acquiring language. There's another approach which suggests that in fact the brain is like every other system in the biological world. That is, it's highly differentiated into subsystems of special design and structure, and that one of these happens to have a special design for acquiring language.
Chomsky has argued, to my mind convincingly, that many of the processes of mental computation involved in the normal use of language are inherited. You're born with them. They're in your genetic makeup. Coded in the DNA the way it's coded in the DNA of a human being that he's going to develop arms instead of wings.
And then if it's, as it were, coded in the genes, it's not surprising that we're all good at it. It's like we're all good at having hair or something. Having two arms, as Chomsky likes to say.
Walking is presumably encoded in your DNA. It's part of the innate program of human beings in their development that they're going to learn to walk and not learn to fly. And perhaps not learn to climb very well. But they'll learn to walk terrifically well.
We're designed to walk. It's actually an open question to what extent a child has to be in an environment of walking people in order to walk. But that we are designed to walk is certain. That we are taught to walk is impossible. And pretty much the same is true of language. Nobody's taught language. In fact, you can't prevent a child from learning it. It's probably a mistake to even use the word learning in connection with language acquisition. As far as we understand it, it has very much the properties of normal physical growth.
It's the imitation theory versus the innateness theory.
Now listen, I'm going to teach you to say something very important. It might be the most important word you ever learned, okay? And that word is Ernie. Okay? Go ahead, say it. Say Ernie.
People often ask, what's the big problem about a child learning grammar? Doesn't the child just imitate what he or she hears, get reinforced one way or another, and end up knowing the language?
Okay, listen. Here's knee, 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 knee. Now you just say knee, okay?
Our common sense theory about how children learn to talk is that they listen to their parents and they imitate their parents.
But every child, like every adult, can produce brand new sentences that child has never heard before and never produced before.
I hate you, Mommy. Now, come on. You didn't learn this from your mother.
You just have to listen to a 3-year-old for a few minutes to realize that they're not simply imitating what they hear from their parents. I've heard children say things like, "Stop giggling me," or "My teacher holded the baby rabbits," or "My nose is crying," when the child's nose was running, or "I'm barefoot all over."
It's a very funny sort of imitation.
Now, Ernestine, look, watch.
Noam Abraham Chomsky nació en Filadelfia, Estados Unidos, en 1928. Fue introducido a la lingüística por su padre. Chomsky estudió en la Universidad de Pensilvania, donde hizo un doctorado con una tesis sobre el análisis de la transformación. Parte de la teoría de Chomsky dice que los sonidos se usan para expresar significado. Según él, hay dos partes en el desarrollo del lenguaje. La adquisición. En la adquisición del lenguaje hay un estímulo mínimo externo. En la presión del lenguaje es cuando el bebé ya nace. Chomsky propuso la gramática universal y lo determinó al conjunto de reglas innatas que permite traducir combinaciones de ideas o combinaciones de palabras. El lenguaje surge cuando se pone en funcionamiento a una edad determinada, hecho fundamental para que surja el pensamiento. El lenguaje se adquiere porque los seres humanos están biológicamente programados para ello. Todos los seres humanos van a desarrollar una lengua porque están preparados para ello, sin importar el grado de complejidad de la lengua. Los supuestos en que se fundamenta el modelo chomskiano son los siguientes. El aprendizaje del lenguaje es específico del ser humano. La imitación tiene pocos o ningunos efectos para aprender el lenguaje de otros. Los intentos del adulto dirigidos a corregir los errores de los niños no ayudan al desarrollo del lenguaje. La mayoría de las pronunciaciones de los niños son creaciones personales y no respuestas aprendidas de otras personas. Chomsky es el principal defensor de que el lenguaje es previo al pensamiento y por lo tanto lo condiciona.